We thought starting YouTube would just help us share what we know about relationships.
But it's actually held us accountable to practice what we preach in ways we never expected.
Here's what a year of teaching healthy relationships has taught us about showing up authentically in our own lives.
We're Tehrina and Joel Terry, licensed therapists. And 1 year ago, on August 2nd, 2024, we hit record for the first time with a built-in laptop camera, a ring light, and honestly, a lot of nerves.
Fast forward to today. We've posted over 100 videos, read and replied to hundreds of your comments, and learned that creating content about healthy relationships means we have to live it out authentically ourselves.
And that accountability has changed us in ways we never saw coming. So here's something I haven't shared before. I teach about anxious and avoidant attachment. And while I've been pretty open about my history with anxious attachment in romantic relationships, I realized this year that I'm actually pretty avoidant in friendships. And because of my strong desire to live an authentic life, and hearing so many people comment on our anxious avoidant friendship videos about how painful it is when a friend pulls away, I knew I had to work on this. So, of course, life gave me an opportunity. I recently experienced a rupture with a friend. You know, it's one of those misunderstandings that creates hurt and distance. And my first instinct, classic avoidant. Keep it light, stay polite, brush the hurt under the rug, and then quietly hold the friendship at an arm's length. But then I realized I literally teach people how to navigate conflict and repair relationships. I encourage my clients to have these difficult conversations, to show up with vulnerability even when it feels scary. So how could I not hold myself accountable to the same standard? So I responded honestly and vulnerably instead of avoiding. And I'm not going to lie, I felt sick to my stomach. My system was screaming, "This is not safe." But I had to practice what I'd been preaching here for the past year. And I wish I could wrap this real life story up with a nice Hollywood bow. But truthfully, it's still a work in progress as this friend and I take time to navigate what our friendship will look like moving forward. But I'm hopeful that the friendship will be stronger because we worked through it instead of ignoring it. And while I was learning to face my own conflict instead of avoiding it, Joel was discovering something about his friendships as well.
For me, this year has been about being more intentional with my friendships. I realized I was really good at appreciating what my friends brought to relationships. I would think, oh, that was really thoughtful when a friend checked in on me. But then I realized I wasn't consistently offering those same qualities myself. Just simple things like randomly checking in, asking how someone's really doing, not letting the group chat just skip over serious stuff when someone brings it up, and following up on health concerns or big life events. I also had to face the fact that I hate phone calls. Years of working in a call center will do that to you, but that was creating barriers. When my friends would call, my first instinct was always, nope, even though I actually enjoy talking with them.
For context, Joel and I have probably talked on the phone maybe 10 times in the 10 years of being together. I mean, in all fairness, we've been pretty inseparable since the beginning. But when we're not together, texting is how we stay connected.
And watching Tehrina model intentional connection and seeing the benefits of that effort motivated me to push through my own phone aversion and be more responsive and more initiating. And I've seen real growth and reciprocation from those friendships because of it.
This work we do here isn't just content creation for us. Our why has always been to help people, to make the tools and insights we use with our therapy clients accessible to more people.
And while YouTube isn't therapy and doesn't replace therapy, especially for people dealing with things like clinical depression, anxiety, or PTSD, we can teach skills and offer tools that help people navigate their relationships better.
And here's what we didn't expect: that creating this content would force us to live it out more authentically. There's something about putting relationship advice out into the world that makes you incredibly aware of how you're showing up in your own relationships. It's like having thousands of accountability partners who don't even know they're holding us accountable.
And the feedback we get from you makes it all worth it. Comments like this one that came in on one of our recent videos.
I read this comment just as I was getting in bed Friday night, the day the video they were commenting on went up. I was feeling a little down because we'd put a lot of work into this most recent series and the videos didn't get a lot of views. But reading this reminded me of exactly why we decided to do this work, that it's not for vanity metrics. Rather, our belief that even helping one person feel better and having healthier relationships matters.
And comments like that remind us that sometimes the most profound transformations happen quietly. Someone might watch our videos for months, applying what they learn, growing and healing, and we might never know the impact.
Though when people like this commenter do let us know that we're making a positive difference in their life, it means more than thousands of views on content that doesn't foster positive change and growth. And this journey has changed us professionally too.
This year has sharpened our clinical skills. Diving deep into internal family systems and attachment theory for these videos has taught us both new things about this work.
And Joel learned video editing from scratch this year, proving it's never too late to learn a new skill. Although we were happy to hire an editing team last month so that we can focus more on what we hope to bring to this space moving forward.
It's also reinforced the power of partnership for us. We work together on the therapeutic insights we'd like to share. Tehrina brings the script writing and communicates with you all in the comments section, so that's her. And I handle all the technical side.
Yeah, don't even ask me to turn the camera on record.
My job. But we really are better together.
So what's next for year 2? Well, we're considering creating a more in-depth course for people who want to go deeper with this work. We're always going to have our free content. That's not changing. And we've created several free guides and workbooks this year that will continue to be available.
But we know some of you are looking for more comprehensive support and deeper work.
We're also planning to keep evolving our free content based on what you tell us you need most, because everything we create comes from wanting to meet you where you are and to give you tools that actually help. So here's our question for you. Would you be interested in a course? And if so, what relationship struggles are you seeking the most help with? Let us know in the comments.
We wouldn't be here without this incredible community. Every like, comment, share, and story you've shared with us has made this feel like so much more than a YouTube channel.
You've made this feel like a community, a movement of people committed to healthier, more authentic relationships. And that includes the relationship you have with yourself.
And thank you for being a part of our first year, for growing with us, for holding us accountable to our own growth, and for trusting us with your stories.
Here's to year 2 of practicing what we preach. So subscribe and take care of your heart.
And remember, you are not alone. We're all in this
Together.